Play La Bamba Oil Country. The Oilers defeat the Utah Hockey Club 4-1 in what was a great effort coming out of that Anaheim game where I think we all agreed the Oilers played one of their worst games of the season. They responded. Kris Knoblauch, he made line adjustments and it benefited the team. He found the right buttons to push, and the Edmonton Oilers responded positively. They were in control of this game right from puck drop, honestly. They win 4-1 against the Utah Hockey Club. Hello, everyone. My name is Austin Hockey. Welcome back to the post-game fan reaction and discussion. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you're enjoying your New Year's Eve. And if you're watching this on New Year's Day, of course, Happy New Year's. I, of course, cheers to that with my blue moon here. We did a live stream tonight. It was a great live stream. It was nice to see the Oilers come out on top with a big win. Kris Knoblauch, he shuffled the decks a little bit. He had Derek Ryan out of the lineup. He brought Jeff Skinner back in, but not in the role that we expected. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins actually started this game on the third line. Jeff Skinner, of course, started on the fourth line, but as the game progressed, once we hit the second period, Knoblauch made another adjustment. He brought Zach Hyman from the top line, and he put him down on the third line. He brought Jeff Skinner from the fourth line, put him on the third line. And, of course, we had Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who started the game on the third line. He was bumped up back to the first line. And Connor Brown ended up with 2 assists playing with Connor McDavid tonight. Connor Brown got an opportunity on that top line. Bob Stauffer the other day in the media scrum told Kris Knoblauch that Connor Brown was third on the team in points per 60. And I guess Kris Knoblauch was like, you know what? Maybe I'm going to play Connor Brown on the top line, see if that benefits the team. And it sure as heck did. Connor Brown is now up to 18 points this season. Connor Brown has been a terrific story for this club. And for those of you who've been watching my channel for a while, especially this season, there was that game against the Vancouver Canucks. He had 2 goals. And I was telling everyone during the game that if Connor Brown scored a hat trick, I would buy his jersey. I am seriously considering buying his jersey anyways. Whether he scores a hat trick or not this season, I'm still considering it because I love what Connor Brown brings to the team. He's also one of the funniest players on the ice because he obviously is driving offense. He's driving play. His advanced metrics, at least tonight, were really solid playing with McDavid. But then he also looks really awkward sometimes. There was a play in the first period where it looked like him and McDavid had a 2-on-1. His pass attempt to McDavid was like 2 feet behind Connor. There's nothing Connor could do. He couldn't corral the puck and get a shot on goal. And then there was a play in the third period where Connor Brown, try not to laugh too much, Connor Brown was chasing for the puck along the half wall, and he just like fell into the wall. I don't know. Connor Brown sometimes, I think his brain or his legs, his body is working a little bit faster than his brain. I don't know if I'm wording that properly, but it seems like his legs are always going. Even when he falls on the ice, it's like his legs are still going. He's just trying to get somewhere. I love Connor Brown. We love the effort tonight. We love that he had 2 assists. We love that the Oilers had a big 4-1 win on New Year's Eve, a day that historically the Oilers have actually been very poor on. The Oilers historically have not been very good on New Year's Eve. I don't know if in years past, maybe a lot of the players on the team they get a little excited to go partying tonight with all their friends and family and all that good jazz. But tonight, it was all business. All business against a good Utah Hockey Club. Now, my pregame prediction today was a 3-0 Oilers win. It was 3-1 for quite a while. And then Leon Draisaitl, he finally scored an empty netter. Can I tell you something? How many empty net goals do the Edmonton Oilers have this year? Like, can someone let me know? I'm legitimately curious because it seems like every other team is empty net merchants. You have Nathan McKinnon, who I think has 10 or 11 empty net points for the Colorado Avalanche this season. I saw John Tavares scoring an empty net against the Islanders today because Patrick Waugh decided to pull his goalie in the defensive zone for some reason. There's still a minute left in that game. Not sure what Patrick Waugh is doing. That guy's big braining things. He sees the game in a way that nobody else can see the hockey game. I love Patrick Waugh, but that's a silly move to make in my opinion. Enough about the Leafs and the Islanders, of course. The Oilers, big win tonight. If we look at some of the stats on screen here, shots on goal, 38-27. Face-off percentage, the Oilers led. The Oilers went 0 for 3 on the power play. Would have liked to see a little bit more on that power play. Would have liked to see the team put Utah away earlier in the game. Shouldn't come down to an empty netter, but at least they got an empty netter for once. Hits in this game, 15-4. 15-4. The Oilers only threw 4 hits. I mean, the Oilers, we know they're not a physical team, but that is still surprising to look at. Block shots were 14-11 in favor of Utah, which is also surprising because it seemed like a lot of traffic, a lot of pucks were directed towards the Utah Hockey club goaltender in that second period, and it seemed like Utah was just blocking everything. Giveaways were 26-13. How did Utah have 26 giveaways? That is an outrageous stat. Takeaways 7-3 in favor of the Oilers. We'll also get a look at some of the stats in this game as well. We'll take a look at the box score for both teams here. For the Utah Hockey Club, of course, Dylan Guenther, he was my player to watch for Utah. He had an assist. He finished the night -1. If we head down to their defensemen, luckily, Michael Kesselring, former Oiler organization player, he was traded, of course, in that Nick Bjugstad trade from a couple of years ago. Bjugstad is still with the Utah Hockey Club. Then, when the trade happened, it was the Arizona Coyotes. Kesselring did not score or put up a point against his former team. Kesselring, of course, playing very good hockey for Utah. Now, Jackson Stauber, he still finished the night with a .919 save percentage. He's had a really good year, and he was a goaltender that I mentioned in my pregame report as well as, someone to look out for because he has had pretty good stats since he came up to the NHL with Connor Ingram injured. Jackson Stauber has played really good hockey for the team. He gave Utah a chance to get back in this game, but the Oilers were just a little bit too much for Utah to handle. Looking over on the Oilers side, Connor Brown, 2 assists. He was +2. He had 0 shots on goal, though. Would like to see him direct a puck towards the other team's net. Connor McDavid, he had 2 assists. He was a +2. Draisaitl with the empty net goal. Podkolzin continues his real strong play, finished +2 with an assist. Nugent-Hopkins, of course, also with a goal. Great play by Nugent-Hopkins. Can we talk about Nuge on his goal? I look like the guy on History Channel. He's like, aliens. Anyways, Nugent-Hopkins, his play in the second period, he broke up a outlet pass, gave the puck to Brown to McDavid. McDavid found Nugent-Hopkins for the one-timer back door, and that allowed the Oilers to really take control of this game. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, maybe his best game of the entire season, in my opinion. He played very, very well. I really like Podkolzin's game. I like Connor Brown's game a lot. He's been great. On defense, Matthias Ekholm with an absolute snipe in the first period, and he also had an assist, finished the night +3. Evan Bouchard +2 with 1 assist. Nursing Kulak, of course, with 0 points, but that's okay. I didn't think anyone on Edmonton's defensive group played poorly. Troy Stetcher only played 10 minutes and 11 seconds tonight. Very interesting time on ice allocation for him. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they just didn't trust him. I do want to take a look at Zach Hyman's time on ice. It says 16:37, which is surprising because there was quite a long period in the second period where we could not notice him. I didn't even know if he was playing, and even the broadcast, Jack Michaels and Louis DeBrusk were talking about Zach Hyman. They were mentioning that he hadn't been on the ice for a while. Maybe it was an equipment issue. Maybe he was injured. Obviously, Zach Hyman was fine. He was just on the third line. Just the way things worked out, he still ended up with 60 minutes of time on ice, which is great. And Stuart Skinner with a great bounce-back game tonight. Only 1 goal against on 26 shots, a .963 save percentage. And if we look at the expected goals in this game, for Utah, we'll take a look at Stuart Skinner. He had 1.53 goal save above expected. Stuart Skinner with a great game tonight. No more Stuart Skinner slander. I refuse to allow it. After Utah tied the game 1-1 in that first period, I had a few people in the live stream chat who were, they were ready to jump on Skinner. And I was telling everyone, don't do that. New year, we're all about positivity. All right. We're all about positivity here on the Austin Hockey YouTube channel. However, I do also let you all express your feelings, and whenever you're feeling negative, that is super valid as well. That is my post-game fan reaction. Not really structured of a fan reaction. I'm hoping to have a day after discussion up tomorrow just to discuss the state of the team. I think their next game is Friday against the Anaheim Ducks. I am off Friday, which means I will also be doing a live stream on Friday for that game. I cannot wait. And for those of you who tune into the live stream tonight, thank you all so much. I truly appreciate your support. Happy New Year, Oil Country. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you all have a safe night. And I hope you all have a very wonderful New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Whenever you're watching this video, I hope you're all doing well. I cannot express my gratitude enough for all of your support on this channel. 2024 was one of the craziest years of my life, not only on YouTube, but just in real life. The highs and lows have been unbelievable. I'm so honored to, share these highs and lows with all of you as well. So thank you all so much. I cannot wait to see what the future has in store. You're amazing, Oil Country. We will see you very soon. Make sure you tell someone that you love them for me. And as always, fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Let's go, Oilers. I'll see y'all tomorrow, maybe in the day after discussion. And of course, we'll see you Friday for the Oilers and Anaheim Ducks. A little bit of a rematch. We'll see if the Edmonton Oilers can find a way to, come out on top and play a lot better than they did the other night against Anaheim. They need to play like this every single night to find success. Let's see if they're able to do it. Thank you, Oil Country. We'll see you soon. Take care. I love all of you. And fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Let's go, Oilers.